purpose, powerful things happen. And that's exactly what we're going to hear. Please join me in welcoming Ranger Thompson for Wild Wolves of Canada. You're very welcome, Ranger.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's talk about the story and where it begins. At the heart of it all, tell us about Granger and Lawrence. Who are you both, and how did this journey begin?
Yeah, so I'm going to start with Lawrence. What an incredible co-founder. He came from Romania, moved here as an adult, found himself in a difficult time in his life, bought a motorcycle, and through the New Riders of Edmonton Facebook group, started to learn how to ride, got his license, and very much the same for myself. You know, going through a really difficult time, similar to Lawrence, and got hooked up through the New Riders of Edmonton as well. And we, since then, have forged this incredible alliance where we built this organization, the Wild Wolves, where we're just looking to support communities wherever we can, as well as our own motorcycle community here in the city.
Perfect. So every rider has that moment, the pull towards two wheels. I know you're not riding too long, or how long have you got your license?
So I've been riding just for one season. Just for one season.
Oh, very good. And you love it?
I absolutely love it.
It's an addiction, right?
100%.
Okay, I can understand. I do ride a little myself. So I know what got you into it, but were you humbled by the community of motorcycle people?
Oh man, so unbelievably humbled.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe just how incredibly supportive everybody's been. This community, I swear, is the most incredible community in the world.
Yeah.
There's nobody that I would be prouder to be a part of.
Yeah.
And it's just such an honor to work directly with so many incredible different groups.
I totally agree. Good community and good family.
100%.
Yeah. So, let's be honest, what is your first bike? Because I know you're only a new rider. And what attracted you to buy that specific model?
Yeah, so my first bike has been a Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of research and then got connected with Alberta Cycle. And speaking with Carl Mills there, the general manager, he walked me through all the things about the bike. And I just absolutely loved the way that it looked. I loved the old school feel, the British heritage, and the just incredible way that it made me feel when I first got on the back of it.
Perfect. And then the rider and the bike becomes one.
Absolutely.
So I'm still blown away. Tell me how many miles you did on your first trip.
Yeah, so first trip was the week after I got my license. I rode 5,500 kilometers from Edmonton all the way to the northern BC Loop, made it up to Watson Lake in the Yukon, and then carried down to Hyder, Alaska, before I carried on back to the city.
Amazing. And Lawrence went with you?
Lawrence did not go with me. I hadn't met him at that time just yet.
Okay.
But when I met him just shortly after coming back, he couldn't believe that I had done this incredible journey just a week after I got my license. And I feel like that was just kind of where we forged our bond together.
Yeah.
And found this incredible love for Canada, for the motorcycle community, and for going to places that are oftentimes not traveled enough.
I do agree. And it's that first adventure, it's freedom.
Absolutely.
Yeah. The wind in your face and away you go.
I can't describe the feeling that it gave me. I can't describe the incredible friends I made on the road, both on 2 wheels, 4 wheels, sometimes bicycles.
So, the purpose behind the patch, Wild Wolves of Canada, isn't just about riding, it's about something bigger. What is the mission behind it all?
So the mission behind the Wild Wolves of Canada is really twofold. First and foremost, we want to support our motorcycle community as much as we possibly can. So many amazing groups doing so much incredible work. We're so honored to be a part of this community and to just give back to the community that I feel like gave us everything. Furthermore, we're also really dedicated to addressing massive food insecurity in Canada's northern regions. In some of these regions in the Northwest Territories, Yukon and Nunavut, you're seeing up to 80% food insecurity. And so for us, it's just such an honor. We identify ourselves to remote communities and Indigenous nations. We let them know what we're about, and we allow them to welcome and invite us to support them with their own initiatives, and then we work directly under their full authority and self-determination to support where invited.
That's amazing, and you know what, it's building that foundation of giving it back.
100%.
So, you've built this on strong values. What are the 2 core pillars that Wild Wolves of Canada stand on?
So the 2 core pillars that we really stand on are just humility and respect. massive humility and respect for the motorcycle community that's so incredibly graciously with overwhelming support brought us in, as well as humility and respect for the remote and indigenous communities that we aim to support.
Excellent. So looking ahead in 2026, we've all been chasing that horizon. What's on the roadmap for 2026 for yourself and Lawrence?
Yeah, so for 2026, it's just incredible. We've got about 13 different motorcycle events all around the city that we're hosting. A number of those are through different dealerships around the city, as well as 4 that we're hosting right out of Blackjack's. They've been unbelievably supportive. Krista and the team down there are so incredible. We're so grateful for everything that they've given to us and the ways that they continue to find ways to support us. Beyond that, we're also doing a motorcycle ride up to Dawson City in the Yukon. And the purpose of that is to mark the whole paved section of a much bigger initiative for 2027. But along with that, we're also looking to deliver 11,000 pounds of food to the most northern communities of the Northwest Territories, where you are seeing, in some cases, up to 80% or more food insecurity.
Oh, that's amazing. And really, really well received when you get up there. That's awesome.
100%.
Yeah, so that's your 2027 dream?
So for 2027, we expand on the goals from 2026, and we're actually looking to take 100 motorcycle riders from Edmonton all the way up to Tuktoyaktuk. And to accomplish that, we have full ground support with extra motorcycles, trailers, vehicles, mechanics, and tools. And we're looking to have either one of the national news stations or potentially Cabin Radio shoot it as a documentary. And then we're looking to actually put that on a platform like Netflix. And the goal there is to, highlight the unbelievable resiliency, the community, the strength, and the stewardship of these incredible remote and indigenous communities that we're aiming to support, as well as to highlight just the really tragic food insecurity. And our goal is that through creating more documentation of the realities in our own country, in the northern sections that I feel like don't get the support that they should, that we can encourage both our federal government as well as our everyday Canadians to just provide more support, be more aware of what's going on in the north, and make efforts to support where we're invited and welcome to do so.
Awesome, and they're very lucky up the north. They're very lucky to have you here as an advocate, and Lawrence, and that empathy and passion to drive that. So congratulations on that one.
Thank you so much.
And finally, what else is in store for the Wild Wolves? What should this community be expecting?
Yeah, so for us, it's just all about giving back. I mean, we're just so honored by the incredible support of all the different organizations that have come to be a part of this. And for us, our main focus is twofold. It's really just to support the motorcycle community wherever we can. We want to join everybody else's rides. We want to cross-advertise and support all the incredible groups that are doing so much amazing work already. As well, we want to provide support. Like I said, we're invited and welcome to do so to these remote northern communities. And our goals, I would say, is just to continue to expand on the initiatives and the rides that we're doing. We want to continue to support the Northwest Territories, so even after the bikes are gone, we still remain, where we're working directly under the leadership of these communities, following their guidance, their initiatives, supporting where we can. We're not making leadership decisions, but just continuing to provide support where communities ask for it, as well as seeing where other parts of the country where we can provide the support as well. And we would love to do some incredible rides out to the east. There's remote and indigenous communities all across this country that have so much beauty, so much community and resilience. And it would just be an absolute honor to continue to follow the path that we're setting for ourselves in the territories and provide those kinds of supports all across the country.
And I'm sure everyone up there appreciates it, including their families and children. Everybody's.
Yeah, it's just been so unbelievably overwhelming, the level of support that we found from these communities. The families have reached out and said, we're so excited for you guys coming. We can't believe the incredible work that you guys are trying to do. And it's been so amazing to see these communities that for so long have persevered and shown unbelievable strength, and to have that invitation and that permission to support them with ongoing food supports, as well as assisting them with developing their own food sovereignty systems, like their own governed, operated, and owned meat processing plants, Arctic greenhouses, high canning facilities. These are the kinds of things that we feel like can really separate from having to need Southern style food supports to having their own regional economies that they can be fully sovereign just as they are and operating as they should be.
They're extremely lucky to have you in their corner and that passion, the drive it, and the awareness for the vulnerable up north. So thank you for that. Granger, thank you not just for sharing your story, but for the impact you're making across Canada. Folks, that's what Communities is all about. Riding with purpose, supporting one another, and leaving things better than the way you found them. So thank you so much to you and Lawrence.
Thank you so much. It is such an incredible honor to be here at the show, to be up on stage sharing all this information with the community that, well, like I said, has just given us so much. And for us, we feel like our motorcycles 100% saved our lives, as well as the community that rallied around us. And now it's just a complete honor and a delight to be able to save lives and support the community from the back of the saddles that have already done so much for us.
Awesome. And I wish you all the very best of luck in 26 and 27.
Thank you so much.
I'll be watching Netflix.
Don't worry, we'll be there.
Thank you. Thanks again.